Here are the point standings after Atlanta. Joey Logano has kept the points lead that he picked up after winning the Daytona 500. He's also been joined on the chase grid by last week's winner, Jimmie Johnson. Coors Light, the official beer of NASCAR, is the proud sponsor of the Coors Light Pour Award given to the fastest qualifier of each Sprint Cup race. Coors Light congratulates Jeff Gordon on winning his 79th career Sprint Cup pole and his first ever at Las Vegas. And here's the starting grid for the 18th Sprint Cup race at Las Vegas. Jeff Gordon is going to have to move to the rear of the field because he got out his backup car after Danica Patrick spun in front of him during final practice. He won this race back in 2001. Next fastest qualifier was Joey Logano, the Daytona 500 winner and last week's pole winner at Atlanta. Row 2, two more Hendrick Motorsports cars, Casey Kane and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Row 3, Kyle Larson making his second Las Vegas start, and three-time Vegas winner Matt Kenseth in his first race with DeWalt as a sponsor in several years. Row 4, Ryan Newman and Martin Truex Jr., whose Furniture Row Racing Chevy has been very good in this early part of the season. In Row 5, four-time Las Vegas winner Jimmie Johnson alongside Jamie McMurray. Row 6, defending race winner Brad Keselowski and 2012 winner here, Tony Stewart. Row 7, David Ragan in his second race substituting for Kyle Busch, and Carl Edwards in his third race with Joe Gibbs Racing. In Row 8 is the two Fords of Eric Almirola and Greg Biffle. Row 9, Casey Mears, who has started his season with two straight top 10 finishes, and Kevin Harvick, who has finished first or second in the last 5 Sprint Cup points races. In Row 10, it's two Toyotas, Denny Hamlin and Clint Bowyer. Row 11 features Danica Patrick alongside AJ Allmendinger, who's also had two straight top 10 finishes to start his season. In Row 12, it's two of the 4 RCR cars in today's race, Ryan Scott and Paul Menard. In Row 13, starting next to each other once again, is Austin Dillon and Justin Allgaier. Row 14, Alex Bowman, driving for Tommy Baldwin Racing, and Brian Vickers in his first race back after being sidelined after his heart surgery in December. In Row 15, Sam Hornish Jr. and Ryan Blaney back in the number 21 Wood Brothers car for his second Cup race of the year. Row 16, another pair of Fords, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Michael McDowell. Row 17, Michael Annett and Regan Smith back for a third race in the number 41 Chevy at Stewart-Haas Racing. Row 18, Trevor Bayne, a Rookie of the Year candidate, and Brett Moffitt in his first start with Front Row Motorsports. Row 19, the other two front row cars, David Gilliland and Cole Witt. Row 20, Josh Wise alongside JJ Yaley. Row 21, Yaley's teammate Jeb Burton in his second race of the year, and Landon Castle. And rounding out the field is Las Vegas native Brendan Gaughan. He got a top 10 finish here back in 2004. 5 drivers failed to qualify. Reed Sorensen in another DNQ for the Robbie Benton 29. Mike Bliss, who made last week's race at Atlanta. Travis Kvapil, who had a withdrawal from Atlanta after the incident last week. Mike Wallace, who has in fact been released by owner Jay Robinson. And Matt DiBenedetto for the second week in a row failing to make the race in the number 83 Toyota. And here's the race analysis. 43 cars are starting this race. It's 400 miles, that's 267 laps. There's a purse of $5.8 million. The pit window is about 50 to 60 laps. And the winner of last year's race was Brad Keselowski.